afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to Princess Alexandria Auditorium, venue of the 157th Inaugural Lecture. May we take the national anthem.
University of Nigeria, my alma mater. Let us rejoice for the sake of truth, where the young men and women do seek for knowledge. Let us rejoice for the sake of knowledge, where the nation's potential do brood in the nest. Let us rejoice for the knowledge, University par excellence, our dreams come true. Let us rejoice for the night. My alma mater, my alma mater. Science standing up in all the ranks of learning, our thoughts of life. University of Nigeria, my alma mater. Let us rejoice for the the varsity that is sighted on soft green hills. Let us rejoice for her beauty's fair. The varsity of our glory, the pride of our land. Let us rejoice for her light will shine. The varsity that is so long, our dreams come true. My alma mater.
Thank you very much. While we're still standing, may we please say the grace. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forever. You may sit down, please. Once again, on behalf of the Senior Ceremonials Committee of the University of Nigeria, it's my pleasure as well as my privilege to welcome you all to the 157th Inaugural Lecture to be presented by our own Professor Valentine, Ekechukwu, Dean of our Faculty of Engineering. May I most respectfully acknowledge the presence of the Chairman and Vice Chancellor, The presence of the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Pat Boko, and the presence of the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor James Obona. And it was my delight to see a former Vice Chancellor of the University of Nigeria. May we most respectfully acknowledge the presence of Professor Oleke Odala. And welcome also the principal officers of the university, the members of the University of Nigeria Governing Council, deans of faculty, directors of institutes, members of the University of Nigeria Synod, past inaugural lecturers, professors, emeriti, heads of academic and administrative units, distinguished academics and administrators here present, lions and lionesses. We know what we're here for, the 157th Inaugural Lecture, to be presented by one of our very own. May I most respectfully invite the chairman to give his opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Principal officers of the University of Nigeria here present, distinguished council members present, Vice Chancellor Emeritus, distinguished professors here present, Professor Emeriti present, former inaugural lecturers here present, heads of department, deans and directors, distinguished academics, distinguished university administrators, my lord spiritual and temporal, distinguished guests, members of the 40th state of the realm, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be here this afternoon to chair the 157th inaugural lecture from the Faculty of Engineering, University of Nigeria. And the renowned lecturer is our own person. And it's my pleasure to be here to chair this lecture being given by Professor Val Ekechukwu. Onemechi Ekechukwu is going to speak on a topic that is very, very dear and very, very important in our day-to-day living and in the current environmental arrangement. Ekechukwu is going to speak on cheap, clean, and in harmony with nature, renewable energies. While we seek for energies of all types, but we try to look at the one that is renewable and clean. However, Val Ekechukwu has made giant strides in academics. It's not my duty to talk about his all the important milestones that he has gone through. Maybe his presenter will tell us all those things. But I still remember when we labored in very isolated laboratories in Dresden, while very, very, far into the night, Val will be working on computer, and I'll ask him, my friend, is it that you cannot sleep? Or are you not tired? He will tell me that he will live with the last boss. And we also learned how to live with the last boss that leaves Dresden Training Center for the town. And that boss leaves after 12 in the night. So if we begin to trace the road we've passed, it will be another day lecture. Ladies and gentlemen, Val is going to speak on what made him Professor Val Ekechukwu. And that thing that made him Professor Val Ekechukwu, that renowned professor, that person that was in charge of research at the almighty NUC, that person that has transformed to be the Dean of Faculty of Engineering, that person that was acting director of Energy Center sometime, Val is going to today, within 1 hour, tell us what made him and why he had to go into renewable energy. Val, we are full of airs because renewable energy and energy in particular is what this country lacks. We don't lack the resources, but we lack the way to tap it and the way to apply it to our day-to-day living. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit behind and listen to Val Ekechukwu. Thank you very much.
Professor Val Ekechukwu, as he is popularly known, was educated at the University of Ibadan, where he obtained the Bachelor of Science Honours Second Class Upper Degree in Chemistry in 1982. Right after he joined the services of the University of Nigeria as a graduate assistant in 1983. After 2 years in this position, he secured a scholarship with which he proceeded to the prestigious Cranfield Institute of Technology, now known as Cranfield University, United Kingdom, for a direct doctorate degree program. He completed the program in record time of 2.5 years, and in 1988 obtained a PhD in mechanical engineering, specializing in applied energy. And so he joined the services of the university as a graduate assistant in 1983, and on his return became a lecturer too in 1988. He rose subsequently rather fast to the positions of lecturer 1 in 1990, senior lecturer in 1993, and reader in 1998. He was promoted a full professor of the University of Nigeria in 2001. Thus, our inaugural lecturer has been a professor of applied solar energy of the university since 2001. Over this period, he has served the university in various capacities. In 1999, he served as the acting director of the National Center for Energy Research and Development at the University of Nigeria. He also served as a member of the board of the School of Postgraduate Studies from 2000 to 2002 and from 2005 to 2007. And served as chairman, Faculty of Engineering Postgraduate Studies Committee from 2000 to 2002 and then 2005 to 2007. National Universities Commission, NUC in Abuja. At NUC, he served as Director of Research and Innovation from 2007 to 2014, and later as Director of ICT from 2014 to 2015. In August 2008, was elected Dean of Faculty of Engineering, a position he holds until this day. Professor Ekechukwu has successfully supervised numerous undergraduate and postgraduate research projects, examined several PhDs, and assessed a number of professorships in his specialist area of applied solar energy. He has authored and co-authored numerous peer review articles in reputable national and international journals. Similarly, Professor Ekechukwu has been a technical reviewer to over 6 reputable international and national journals in the fields of sustainable development and renewable energy research. Notable amongst these are Solar Energy, the official journal of the International Solar Energy Society, and the International Journal of Thermal Sciences, both published by Elsevier Publishers. Others are the Journal of Food Engineering and Discovery and Innovation, the official journal of the Africa Academy of Sciences. Professor Ekechukwu is a current registered engineer and a corporate member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, as well as a member of the Chemical Society of Nigeria. He is also a fellow of several professional societies. For example, he has been a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Chemists of Nigeria since 2007, a fellow of the Social Energy Society of Nigeria since 2008, and a fellow of Renewable and Alternative Energy Society of Nigeria since 2016. He is also the proud recipient of many prestigious academic scholarship and awards. His academic career was kick-started with the Cranfield Institute of Technology UK Commission of European Community Scholarship Award for a doctorate degree. Between 1995 and 1996, he was a junior research associate of the International Center for Theoretical Physics, Trieste, Italy, and between 2002 and 2003 was a Fulbright senior research scholar at the foremost solar energy laboratory at the University of Wisconsin, Madison, United States of America. In 2003, he was awarded the South-South Research Fellowship of the Third World Academy of Sciences, and between 2002 and 2005, he received the Alexander von Humboldt Foundation Fellowship in Germany. And between 2000 and 2008, he received the regular research associate of the International Center for Theoretical Physics in Trieste, Italy. As you will know, Professor Ekechukwu's contribution to education goes beyond his services to the University of Nigeria and beyond the 8-year stint at the National Universities Commission. Between 2006 and 2015, he served as a member of the Governing Council of the National Mathematical Society, Abuja, and a member of the Governing Council of the Air Force Institute of Technology in Kaduna. He also served as a member of countless technical committees and panels of several organizations, including the TED Fund, the World Bank, the PTDF, and the Economic Community of West African States. His career has taken him virtually to every continent of the globe, with extended stays in United Kingdom, United States of America, and Germany. Professor Ekechukwu is happily married to Dr. Mrs. Nkiru Ekechukwu, an entomologist with whom he has 4 lovely children. Professor Ekechukwu is in the house with his wife, Dr. Nkiru Ekechukwu, and son, Mr. Uzoma Ekechukwu. Please, a round of applause for his family. The chairman, sir, members of the Senate, may I most respectfully invite Professor Onyemachi Valentine Ekechukwu to present the 157th Inaugural Lecture of the University of Nigeria.
I wonder how I'm going to tell a story of 18 years or more than that of being professor in 1 hour, but I will try. While I assume the protocol, I want to specially recognize Professor Lokuda. It was only yesterday or so that Ankudi mentioned this to him, and I was heavily embarrassed. But I spoke to him, and he said he will be here, and I cannot be better honored. Thank you, sir. Okay. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Genesis 1:1-5. In verse 3, God describes the creation of conditions to permit light to penetrate the earth's atmosphere. In verse 14, God is being very specific about certain lights that become visible from the surface of the earth. These specific lights were created to serve for signs and seasons, and for days and years. The most apparent being the sun, and the other existing within deep below the earth's crust when the earth was formed. This later source is from basic elements such as uranium and plutonium, from where nuclear energy is derived. Fossil energy is almost entirely second-hand from the sun. Energy from the sun may be harnessed, for example, directly as solar energy or indirectly as wind and biomass. Mr. Chairman, sir, it has become increasingly popular to classify all the energy sources available on Earth into 2 main categories, namely renewable and non-renewable energy sources. Non-renewable energy resources, otherwise referred to as depletable or more commonly as conventional energy, refer to those energy resources that are finite in extent and can therefore be depleted within measurable time. The most notable examples are coal, petroleum, natural gas, tar sands, etc. Renewable energy sources, otherwise referred to as non-depletable or more commonly as non-conventional energy resources, refer to those energy that are of infinite extent or are replenished at a rate faster or comparable to the rate of use in such a way that their continued availability is unaffected by the rate of use. Typical examples are solar radiation, wind, biomass, biofuels, etc. Most renewable energy resources and the rate of supply are such that for all practical purposes, they are inexhaustible. I think it's important here that I also mention a concept that is occasionally misunderstood, which is the concept of alternative energy. And there are non-conventional energy fuels and include any materials or substance that can be used as fuel, other than from mainstream conventional energy. And you will know that nuclear, for example, is non-conventional. However, for this purpose, for Nigeria, nuclear is alternative energy because it's not in the mainstream